welcome back. I'm at it again with a fresh haircut. I am at the truck, as you could tell in the previous clip. There's no downtime, like there's no real off days when you're an owner-operator / business owner. I'm at my truck for the second time. I've been home for 5.5 days, and I leave out tomorrow. So I always think it's a good idea and a good practice to come and check on your truck when you've parked it and gone home after some home time. That way, if anything is wrong with your truck, you can get it fixed the day before you need to leave out. So what I'm going to do right now is just I'm going to do a pre-trip on the truck. I'm going to check all the fluids. I'm going to check the tires. I'm going to run a pre-trip on the reefer. I'm going to do a full pre-trip right now on the truck. Now, I park my truck 27 miles away from where I live. Takes me about a half an hour to get here. So if you look at the time that I'm going to be away from my family right now, it adds up to about 2 hours. A half an hour to get here. I'll probably spend an hour here with the truck and then another half an hour to get home. Now, I've done this twice since I've been home. I checked on it the other day, but my daughter actually had a soccer tournament, or not a tournament, just a game in the town that I park my truck in. So I dropped her off for her game and came and checked on the truck. I did not start the truck that day though. So yeah, I'm going to do all that today. I'm going to fire the truck up. It's been cold here in Minnesota. I did not plug my truck in. I did shut my batteries off. So yeah, I'm just going to make sure everything's okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually run the reefer through a pre-trip. I'm going to check the oil on the reefer. Just check the dipstick. We're at a good level. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to look at all the belts. There's a belt right there. Just look down, make sure I don't see anything leaking, any oils. No, none of the gaskets are leaking. I'm going to look at the belt here, belt up here. Everything looks good in the reefer unit. So what I'm going to do now is close these doors and run it through a pre-trip. So there might be some people new to the reefer game that don't know how to run their reefer through a pre-trip, so I thought I'd show you how to do it. You flip the switch on. It's going to take a minute for everything to light up and the screen to come on. Okay, once the screen comes on, you are going to get a code just because, I mean, the box temperature is out of place, but right now what we're worried about is doing a pre-trip. So you go to menu, and you see where it says pre-trip right here? You hit that, and then hit the equal sign. And it's going to run, the unit's going to run through a pre-trip and let you know if it passes or fails. So as you can tell by reading the screen, it passed its pre-trip. So the next thing I'm going to do is check the fluids. I'm going to check the oil first. Now the truck has been sitting for 5 days, so all the oil should have ran down, and I should get a good read on this. It's full of oil, so we're good there. The other fluids I check is my coolant level. That looks good. And then my washer fluid, which I'm right here. I could probably put half a gallon of washer fluid in, so I'll do that now. So I need to turn the batteries back on. I always shut my batteries off when I know I'm going to be parked for a few days. So I just turn the main power back on. So I've done a full pre-trip on the truck and trailer. Now it's time to start the truck, get all the fluids up to temperature, and then I'll be able to go home. And like I said, the reason I do this is if I have any problems today, I can get them fixed today, and it will ruin today for me. A day off, I'll have to stay with the truck and probably call some sort of mobile service to like come and give me a jump or fix anything that's wrong with the truck right now. But I would rather lose today, a day off, than screw up my whole week, because I pick a load up right away tomorrow morning and I don't want to miss out on the week that I already have booked out, because it's a very profitable week for me. So I'll take the time now. If I have to sacrifice my day off to get the truck fixed, that's what I have to do as a business owner. All right, let's fire the truck up after sitting for 5 days in cold Minnesota weather. Well, I'm back in the I'm back in the car where it's nice and warm. I didn't want to hear all the beeping. I've lost some air pressure over the last 5.5 days, which I think is pretty normal. Maybe I have a little air leak somewhere. Maybe I should get that looked at. But yeah, everything, the truck fired up great. I did a full pre-trip on the truck and trailer. I'm still really happy with having this parking spot. Let's talk a little bit about this. So I pay $350 a month to park my truck. That is a lot of money. However, where I live, I don't really have any other option. I have a couple of truck stops. They're all about the same distance away from where I live, where I'm currently parking the truck. And I have to pay. You know what I mean? I might be able to get away with staying in a unpaid parking spot, but I don't ever want to risk it. So yeah, I pay $350 a month to park my truck here. It basically gives me 2 parking spots. It gives me a spot that I can fit the whole truck and trailer, and then I have another spot that's where I park my car when I leave. Plus, if I don't want to park my car here, I can park it where I park the truck and trailer and just park the truck here and plug it in at night. So yeah, this costs me about 3.5 cents per mile. I base everything on 10,000 miles a month. Now, some months I don't run 10,000 miles. Like I just did my profit and loss statement for October. I only ran 8,700 miles in the month of October. So it cost me like, what is that, 4.2 or something like that? 4.2 cents a mile to have this parking spot. It's a secured lot. I couldn't be happier with where I park. It is expensive, but sometimes that's the cost of doing business, is just having a good spot to park your truck where it's not going to get hit. It's not going to get damaged. So yeah. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said in the beginning, the opening statement I made, I think it is a very good idea and a good practice and a good habit to get into. Anytime you park your truck for any length of time, go and check on it a day before you leave out. That way, you might lose that day. You might lose a day that you wanted to sit at home and watch football and hang out with the family, but it's better than losing out on a load or losing out on something that could mess up your entire week. Kind of like me. I'm pre-booked until basically, I don't want to overspeak. I'm pre-booked for the entire week starting tomorrow. So I don't want a breakdown to mess up my good week that I already have booked out. So yeah, hope you found this video informational. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, you know what it is. Keep on trucking.